So I've had this Ram for just over 10 years now. Haven't basically done a lick of work to it. And so we just wanted to see what it would look like to have this rusty old girl with a pretty big set of rock lights on it. We're gonna start with 18 and then we're gonna go from there. So basically, you know, I've always been on the fence about rock lights, but they're kind of growing on me. So we wanted to see what it would look like to have rock lights on this old girl. And yeah, just follow along to check out what it's like. We'll do a little bit of an install and you'll probably learn a lot.
Sweet.
Fucking be sweet to bolt on some new wheels. You know how much I paid for these wheels? A 40-inch light bar and $700. Boom. Not going anywhere now. Crazy how much bigger they look when they're off, hey? They're like fucking huge. So we're under the Mega Cab here, and for a long time we've had these running boards online, but want to take them off because we don't use running boards. We'll probably lower the truck too. But so we're gonna take this piece off, and then we've got these stainless steel brackets that we've built to have the rock light to be able to, you know, be positioned just like that. So we'll put it on the frame, or not the frame, but the body like this, and then you'll have like a perfect kind of non-shadow install. So that's what we'll pop this off right now. And we can use these existing bolt holes to that actually lines up perfectly. So we'll have 3 rock lights on each side, hopefully giving just like 0 shadows for this install. You know, it's actually crazy. Those fucking work like perfectly. Sweet, man. That's fucking easy. Oh. The way we got these built, I have one hole that's a little bit bigger, so that's actually a perfect fit for the stock positioning of the running boards. Literally perfect. Got some light too. Yeah. That fits perfectly. Holy shit. This will be a good indication of how our paint's doing. Not bad. Yeah, so I think the best way to do an install is to take these fender well things, take these out, and then we can install the lights while they're on the ground like that, and then we put everything back in afterwards. Oh my god, is that a fucking, what is that? Oh, I thought that was a wasp's nest.
Oh, it looked like one of those blue rags.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh, a little peanut.
Yeah. Little squirrel's home, yeah. Pretty much poke a hole through it. Oh my god. I'll need a new fender. think we'll just do one right here. I think, oh, fuck yeah, we'll do one right there too. And then the other one right there. This is obviously the deluxe install. You don't need to take these fenders out, but you know, haven't taken the fenders out in 10 years. So I just kind of wanted to make sure everything's not rusty or, you know, anything behind the scenes we can kind of address before. So if you have some like this or like this, then they'll just give you like more light. Like, you know what I mean? Like it'll be 120 from here, 120 from there, 120 from here. So it'll just be like more of a spread. That's what I'm going with anyways. Yeah, dude, communication's fucking just, it's literally key. It's key to everything. And like a lot of people want to avoid communication just because it's like hard to communicate in like a hard manner. But I honestly think, like, I've heard some quotes before, but it was like, it's basically like, it said, like, how successful you are is based upon hard conversations you're willing to have. Because so many people just like build up resentment, right? Like if you do something to somebody, you're like, okay, it wasn't that bad. I can get over this, you know, this and that. And then you do that 10,000 times and you're like, and then you don't tell anybody about it. You didn't even tell me anything was wrong in the first place. You gotta vent like regularly, right? Like, and if people aren't willing to hear you and like change when you have a problem, then that's a problem. It's not worth fucking pursuing any further than that. You know what I mean? And that's the hard thing to do, man. Is like not a lot of people speak their mind. You know. Just doing a little test fire here. Fuck, that's bright, eh? What do you think, huh? I don't really give you a lot of room. True, yeah. All right, that's 6. So we're definitely doing a more deluxe approach here for the install. We took out all the fender flares and I actually washed them so we can use these little self-adhesive pads that'll so we can do a little bit of cable management here so we don't have wires going all over the place. So this isn't your typical install, but it's kind of the way that I like to do it around here. So I'm just buttoning up the last of this Rocklight kit. It's taken quite a few days to do because like I really wanted to do a really good install. So we put 18 36 watt rock lights on the truck. We have 3 in each wheel well, and then we have 6 underneath, 3 on either side of the frame. I think we're gonna put a couple more on the front, but we'll fire it up and see how it looks. But so far, so good. So we've brought the truck in the shop, we've installed the rock lights, we have pulled off the fender flares, and we found quite a bit of rust on it. So we're going to be replacing some core panels, but we're going to be doing that in the future. And then a lot of the rock lights, they highlight how rusty the suspension is after driving in Alberta for 10 years. So we're going to rip that out, get that powder coated, and then kind of just turn it into a bit of a show truck. We'll see how far we go, throw it on the dyno, and just have some fun with it. So we just finished up. We have 18 rock lights on the truck, and then we've got 4 in the grill, and here's the final result. Sweet.